beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Lauren Chanel here, and welcome back to another video. Today we are doing a get ready with me. I have not done a get ready with me, a makeup video in a minute. It's been a while. So yeah, we finna do that today. We're gonna get into it. First things first, if y'all see me wearing these gloves, do not judge me. I just got my nails done yesterday, and yeah, I don't want to get makeup on my nails. I just want them to have at least one good day where they still look fresh. You feel me? Before we get into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn notification bells on so you can be notified every time I drop a new video. So I switched my primer. I'm using the Milk primer, the Milk Hydro primer. Love this primer. She's literally that girl. I have combo skin. I also have eczema. So, you know, all these makeup tips are to each their own, but I love this primer. She's literally that girl. But yeah, how are y'all doing? Hope y'all are good. Are y'all ready for the holidays? Let me know in the comments. I'm literally going to start my Christmas shopping today. What I'm getting ready for, actually, as y'all know, y'all saw in my last vlog, I'm a part of a sorority, Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated. If you know, you know. But we are having my alumni chapter. We're having our chapter luncheon today. So I'm going to that, and we're taking like group pictures as well as individual photos. And I'm going to use that opportunity to also probably use it as my professional photos because I've been slacking. I've been wanting to take some. So I'm going to just do like a little light beat. And then after that, I'm going to go Christmas shopping. I'm using this as a color corrector. It's MAC Prep and Prime. I'm also going to, I just put this over like my hyperpigmentation spots from like breakouts. And then I'm also going to, as y'all know, because I like a matte look on my face, I'm going to set my face with the stuff that I bake with. And I bake with Fenty Beauty. I bake with two different things, but I set it with Fenty. So you could either, sometimes I do it backwards. Sometimes I set first and then I apply that, or sometimes I apply this after I set. It honestly doesn't matter because either way it's gonna get blended in. But yeah, so I need to start Christmas shopping. I haven't purchased anything yet, and Christmas is in like 2 weeks. So after the little luncheon today, I'm gonna be going Christmas shopping because I'm behind. On Black Friday, I didn't buy anything. Well, I did, but I bought stuff for myself. But I bought like makeup stuff that I was out of. I was like out of like a lot of makeup products. I had been traveling so much, and I was literally like, when I was in Atlanta, I was at my best friend's house, and I was like, sis, I'm out of makeup products. Like, I need to really go to Sephora and re-up. But yeah, so I just pressed this into the skin. It sounds like I'm almost out. This is because this is the Fenty one that I was literally like almost out of. But there was like, I'm that person. If there's a little bit left, baby, we're going to use every inch, okay? We use every inch before my brows. I literally just, y'all saw my brow tutorial. It hasn't changed. I'm still doing the same method with my brows. I usually rotate between going with brow powder or using the dip brow pomade with Anastasia. I'm still on the powder with MAC. But this is a wax pencil from a brow place that I use. This is optional. I just like to use this to stay in place. Does it do anything? Probably not, but I like it. Yeah, so I just go do my brows. So you guys can kind of see the brows that are done. I had to move this way so you guys can see them. I'm getting a lot of natural light, but I love doing my makeup in natural light just so I can see, make sure the complexion is hitting. And Huda, but I think I'm going to do a full face of Fenty today just because Make sure she blended hot. I'm becoming right here too. Everybody's different, but yes. I just got this new foundation from Sephora that I want to try out. It's from Lancome. I want to try out Lancome because I be wanting to try different foundations. I used to only use MAC. And so my sister, Ashley, y'all saw her in my last vlog and my Charlotte vlog. It was a couple years ago when she literally was like, because funny thing is, like, as much as I love makeup, I used to literally, like, only be stuck on, like, certain makeup brands. MAC. Like, MAC was the only thing I was literally stuck on. Like, I have, like, hella MAC lipsticks. And, yeah. So, she was like, I remember one year for Christmas, she had got me, like, a Sephora gift card and an Ulta gift card. And she was like, go crazy. Like, please expand. Because I was like, what's Sephora? Why are y'all going to Ulta? Like, I was like, not that girl. And she was like, how do you not know? Come on, like. So, yeah, I be trying to explore different foundations, but because my face is, my skin is sensitive, I kind of got to be careful. Like, for example, I tried, I don't know if y'all have seen it on Instagram, Il Maquillage. I think that's how you pronounce it. Their foundation looks so good. Like, they were popping up on everybody's Instagram ad for a while. Especially like when the pandemic and stuff hit, like right before the pandemic and everything hit. So, I wanted to try them out. My mom had tried them. And her complexion is not too far from mine. So sometimes, like, I'll try her shade and I'll just, like, mix it with mine. Or, like, you know, I'll put some concealers. So, you know how you could just mix it like you mix in potions. So I had tried their foundation and it broke me out. Like, it broke my skin out really bad. So I was just like, ugh, because my skin is so freaking sensitive. So that's why I be so hesitant on trying different foundations, because I'm just like, bruh, I be having my skin popping to where it's like, I just got my skin back good. Scared to try anything else because I don't want to mess it up. Like right now, aside from this little area right here, those little hyperpigmentation spots that y'all saw, my skin is doing pretty well. Need to find a place so I can get a facial, but what's this oxidizing my skin? Yeah, we're just gonna hit Fenty today. But anyway, I want to cover a little bit more down here. But yeah, I got the Lancome. I want to try Lancome. I wanted to try Estee Lauder, but when I went there, I didn't see any of the shades that looking like they was for the girls. Well, at least for me. Like, it didn't look like it was getting darker. But the girl in Sephora, who was also a woman of color, she was a sis. She was like, they have our shades. And I was like, well, maybe y'all didn't have them out, because maybe they was kind of stopping on the lighter end. So, I don't know. But yeah, so that's that. So for concealer, as y'all know, I mix my concealer. I'm a layer girl. I'm gonna go with my NARS Radiant Concealer, one of my favorite concealers. My application don't be like super uniform, so please don't judge me. To each their own. Going in with NARS, and then I layer that with Fenty. I always put some in my eye too, just like a little base. I always put some right here too, just to, what does it do? I don't know. It does something to me. And then I like to let that go on my beauty blender, blend that bad boy out. I missed Bible study this week. I joined a new church this week, y'all. So excited. So fun fact, I have been, because you know the pandemic, so everybody's church been closed. I have been actually attending a church virtually online for the past few months, since what, July, August. So past 5 or 6 months, I've actually been attending church. Well, even though my church was online too. So I was a member of a church out here, but because of the pandemic and everything, obviously it was online. And you know, a lot of churches had opened back up, but my church out here was still online only. It's still virtual. They hadn't opened up, and it's a very big church, well-known church, but it was still, because so many members, it had only still been online. But you know, I had my mom had told me about a church in Chicago, and pastor's young. He's young, like around my age, young, and he the name of the church is Fellowship Chicago, it's a Baptist church. So I used to be Kojic, Church of God in Christ, grew up Kojic. You know, the church that I was attending, my bishop had, loved my bishop and everything, but I just personally felt that he had basically transitioned out. A new bishop had become over to preside, so there was a new presiding bishop, and you know, I personally felt that I just wasn't getting fed anymore. And there's nothing wrong with that, wanting to move on churches. Pause. I'm going to now go into putting another layer of concealer on. I'm just going to go in with my Tarte concealer and put that right there. This is that's the Shape Tape concealer. And then I'm going to, while that's kind of just drying, I'm going to contour with my Fenty Beauty Espresso Matchstick, and just contour a little bit while that Tarte is just drying, because Tarte Shape Tape dries really fast. I don't even need to fan it. It dries really fast. And then I'm going to contour my nose with, I use LA Girl Pro Concealer for my nose. But anyway, so yeah, I just personally felt that I wasn't getting fed anymore spiritually. Not that the word wasn't good. The word was good, but for me personally, and I've had this conversation with a lot of my friends, actually, I just feel that, especially for us, the younger generation, and even generations after us, even generations after us, we kind of feel we need something that's a little bit more relatable for us. You know, just for things that, you know, we're going through. And I just personally felt like the words were, and not even just my personal church, but even other churches that I was visiting. I just kind of felt that words were getting, you know, I just personally wasn't getting fed, or, you know, sometimes they were stale, or, you know, it was just starting to be redundant. I just wasn't feeling like I was getting fed anymore. So my mom put me onto a new church, and the church in Chicago, Fellowship Baptist Church in Chicago, Pastor Sharp, love the church. I'm a part of the virtual shit, baby. Hey, all aboard. But I've been attending that church for the past 5-6 months virtually. And I officially became a member this week, and I'm like, I don't even know it took me so long, because I've been attending his church services every week. I go to Bible study every week, and I get fed, and literally he has changed my life. Like, when I tell y'all, I have overcome so many things of my own, like, just the word be spot on, like, he be spot on, and he's young too. Like, I think he's like my age, like 31, I think, or maybe, I don't know, I know he's young. But yeah, the word is dynamic, like, it be spot on. Literally, like, I'm so glad that my mom and my aunts put me onto that church, because I needed God to do a new thing in my life, and I still feel like he is continuing to do a new thing in my life. And literally being a member of that church now, and going to that church, like, my faith has gotten so much stronger. So, and my connection and walk with God has gotten stronger too. So I'm just so glad that I became a member of that church. And I say that not taking away anything from the church that I was a part of, and I want to make that clear. I just feel that, you know, as Christians, or as people of God, or, you know, any religion that anybody, whoever is watching this, any religion that you are a part of, you know, you need to go where you are feeling led, and you are feeling fed. And, you know, for me, I just felt that I was no longer, you know, I was no longer getting fed, and I needed to change. I needed to feel fed, and I had to go where I was getting fed with the word. And like I said, nothing to take away from my previous church. They're an amazing church, and I recommend anybody to go to that church. I love that church. I went to that church when, you know, and that's even a denomination that I was born and raised in, and that church specifically that I was going to, I went there all through college and, you know, even post college. So loved the church, but it was just time for me to move on. But I don't take away anything from it. Amazing church, amazing people, amazing bishop, amazing pastor. So, you know, I recommend anybody to go there. And still do when people ask me, like, you know, do you know any of these churches in LA? I'm always recommending people to go there. So, but yeah, I just wanted to share that with y'all that I got a new church home. I was like super excited. I had texted my mom from work the other day, and I was like, I just joined. She was like, all right, all aboard. Because they'd be like, all aboard the virtual ship. I was like, all aboard the virtual ship. I just joined. Yes. So I'm just taking my same brush that I use for my foundation. And I'm basically just going through and smoothing out the harsh lines from when I just basically buffing out everything so it all can blend together. I don't want to have that smooth base. And now we're gonna go in and bake. I use 2 different things to bake. I use like I said before, the Fenty Beauty, what is it, the Pro Filter. I use that in the shade Honey, and then I also use Ben Nye. Still a Ben Nye girl. I use the Ben Nye in Topaz. And I always put some in my eye just to like set my eye so my eyes don't crease. But I use those 2 to bake. And I bake a lot because I like a matte. Okay, going in with my favorite palette from Crayon Case. It's this one. I think this is discontinued though, and I still have it. I'll show you how long it lasts and how long I have it. But I use this to contour. And I also use it for like shadows. Yeah, I love this palette. I use it for my eyes. There's a shade in here called Ross. I use it to highlight under my eyes. So I alternate between this and right now I've been just kind of like when I'm lazy and I don't feel like doing shadows, if I want to do like a no shadow look, there's a Brown in Juvia's Place, a palette I like to use in there, but right now I've been using one of the, ooh, it's gone, oh, Bricky, the shade in here, it's a brown. I use that for my no shadow look. So I just basically go in with I highlight my brow with Ross like y'all just saw me do, and then I'll use Bricky as my shadow to do the no shadow look, even though I have shadow. So this is Bricky, and I'm doing my no shadow. Okay, so dusted all that off, all the baking stuff off, as y'all can see. I'll do it like this, so you guys can see off camera, out the sunlight. And then I go in with my MAC Skin Finish, and I always just go back under my eyes. I always go back and put a little bit under my eyes so I don't get creasing. For my highlight, I'm going to use the crayon case and Glow Love. But I've had this for so long and it lasts. I've literally given my mom some, like a whole bunch, and she's still good. Like, it lasts for a long time. Little goes a long way. And I have the little one, so what's that tell you? And I always put some on my nose. I'm good for a little nose moment. I know girls aren't really highlighting anymore, but I still am. I'm still that girl. So, judge friends, not me. I'm just playing. I also want to make sure it's all blended together cohesively. Okay. And lastly, I'm gonna just put on my lashes. I still get a lot of questions on how I put my lashes on. I do have a video, so if y'all haven't seen my video on how I put my lashes on, I will make sure it is linked at the bottom. So the lashes that I do wear are Dollhouse Society. And yeah, if you guys haven't seen my lash video, then make sure you watch that, because I'm showing you how to put your lashes on in the most easiest way possible. Easy and quick. So I always start out with putting some glue on my lash line first. And I use Duo. You can use whatever kind of glue you want to use. But I like Duo, and I find it best to use the one that has the applicator like this. And then I also put some on the actual lash itself. And the lashes that I'm wearing today are Drama Queen. My favorite are from her line are Drama Queen, HBIC. HBIC are that girl. I wore those last weekend when I went out. Those are the girls. But Drama Queen, I literally was sitting here like, which ones do I want to wear? But because it's daytime, I usually wear HBIC if I'm going out, but it's daytime. And Drama Queen's cute, kind of dainty, and like it also can be professional too if you want to do like a work lash. It gives enough but not too much, you feel me? But I usually have my fan on, but just to let this dry. So, and it's about, wait till it gets a little tacky, and then I always have another mirror, and I find it best to put them easiest when they're down. Oop, my hair. Put them on when it's down. So when you're looking down, that way you can get as closest to your lash line as possible. Yep. And just like that, I'm gonna line my lips and be done. I'm just gonna go in with LA Girl medium brown. It's an eyeliner, but I'm about to use it as a lip liner. Hi, why not? Oh, and I like it. And then I'm using my MAC lipstick shade Bronx Retro Matte Lipstick. And then I'm gonna go in with I just got a new one. Where is it? My crayon case. Here it is. in the shade Marie. She just changed her packaging too. In the shade Marie. I think I'm gonna put some gloss with it, so I'm gonna do Butter Gloss by the Butter Gloss by NYX. But I think I want to go in with that lip liner again because I like that liner low key. It's giving. Low key, it's good. And I'll probably switch later and just do straight. I want to do gloss just for the dress that I'm wearing. Yeah, that gives. And I spray my face. Prep and prime. Also, don't forget to spray your mask too. And it's also what type of mask that you wear too that makes sure your makeup stays on. And I also go back in with Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And just like that, we are good to go. Face. So I had to stand up so y'all can see the full look, okay? So y'all can see the full thing without all the sunlight viewing in my face, with just the natural light. But yes, this is just a quick beat. But natural beat, nothing too much, nothing too dramatic, just a regular everyday beat. My no shadow look. But I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed the get ready with me. It was good chit-chatting with y'all. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn the notification bells on so y'all are notified every time I drop a new video, okay? I'll be sure to see y'all in the next video or vlog. Happy holidays. And yeah, I was gonna do Vlogmas, but you know what? I realized, yeah, I ain't doing a whole lot right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna do Vlogmas when I hit my 1K. So get me to 1K, y'all. And then next year, we're gonna do Vlogmas. Yeah, we're gonna do Vlogmas then. But yeah. Yeah, so make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all in the next vlog or video, okay? So happy holidays, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.